Hi guys, welcome back for another video post this week, and I'm literally in the middle of a move. This week's rigging is brought to you by a roll of bubble wrap with 2 mugs covered in said bubble wrap, kind of keeping things together. I wish I could show you, you'd crack up. But I did kind of want to make sure that I got a video post out to you because it's kind of in this chaos that I look for, I don't know, normalcy, structure, routine. I kind of like all of those things. So as I was getting my tea pantry, if that's what you call it, cabinet, as I was getting that undone, I thought, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to share this week? And I juggle a lot of things, and I mention it quite often. And it's difficult to kind of move the ball forward in any, positive direction if you have to pack things. You have to do things physically with your hands. So that means you can't use those hands to type. You can't use those hands to tweet. You can't use those hands to share Facebook posts and pictures and all of that stuff. That kind of keeps your brand fresh on people's minds and just kind of give people a peek into what you're doing. So with that, what I've been doing is listening to podcasts. And as I work, podcasts that I listen to are Amy Porterfield's podcast. I also listen to Invisible Office Hours. I listen to Being Boss. I also listen to Brilliant Business Moms and Oh So Pinteresting podcast and Social Media Examiner. Those are the ones that I have on my feed, and they've been keeping me feeling like I'm still connected to what I do and what I love, which is social media and blogging, and staying connected with all of you and all of the changes that happen in the social media landscape, so to speak. So I think that's all I have for you today. I know it's short, but this isn't going to pack itself, right? So with that, I would encourage you that if you're feeling a little off, if you're feeling a little frazzled and like you don't have a lot of time, podcasts are a really great way to get what you need to done. And you can just plug them into your ears and keep moving. Another thing that really quickly I just remembered, which I never thought I'd do or be interested in at all, not for any other reason than I just wasn't interested, or it wasn't on my radar. Meditation. Woohoo! Meditation. So I got this app called Headspace, and they give you 10 free sessions, and I'll be honest with you, I've been doing them every single day, but I wanted to know what was in those secret packages, the ones that you get if you subscribe, and I kept going back and forth and back and forth, and I only want to spend a certain amount of money a month on, stuff like this, online, whatever it is, gadgets, apps, etc. And so I'm thinking, what can I take away to add this? Because I prioritize that way to stick within my budget. And I kept going back and forth and flipping back and forth, and I bit the bullet. And I have to tell you, the more that I do it, the more focused that I feel, the more calm I feel. I don't necessarily feel that I have to tag each thought with an emotion, if that makes sense. We always want to grip onto kind of what's going on, like the move. It makes me feel frazzled. It makes me feel unsettled. It makes me feel unorganized. But I don't have to let that affect my day, let that affect my outlook, and let that affect how I pack and how I interact with people. I told myself today that I was going to pack my face off and clean so long as I could get a 1-hour buffer chat in. And I did that, and it was great, and it was kind of just the thing that I needed. It was the intention that I set in the morning, and I went for it. So I strongly encourage you to check out those podcasts, check out that app, Headspace app. Tell me what you think. And here's another podcast you could listen to, mine, Building Bridges podcast, not podcast. That would be something else entirely, and I think maybe slightly inappropriate for a podcast. Anyway, so that's it, guys. I did go over, which is great because I guess I had more to say to you than I thought. So send me all your good vibes, all your prayers, all your mojo to get this move done, because I've got to be in the new place by Friday. And if I could show you, I have a lot left to do. That's it. Have a great week. And in the meantime, please be faithfully social for me, at the very least, because I'm having a hard time doing it with all this stuff going on. Bye. Ooh, bubble wrap. Oh.